Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 3 Minutes to Midnight. I hope you have had a very enjoyable and Merry Christmas, or whatever it is that you are celebrating at this time of year. But now, so in the last episode we did the bank heist with Jack Riley and Harrelson, and for some reason we are still carrying these costumes around. Now, I'm not a criminal mastermind here, but Eliza, I would suggest that you get rid of these costumes sooner rather than later. And we also got the withdrawal money from the bank as well. I wonder if we are supposed to use this to bribe someone for votes. Or anything else really. But hey, we'll find out in this episode. Presumably, hopefully. So without further ado, let's go. Let's go to the church real quick. See if... it seems to be closed. Because we need to make sure that Father Jenkins is alright, obviously. I wonder where Jack Riley went. Possibly out of town. But wait, no, he can't be out of town because he's still here in the future when we play as Betty. Deputy McCourt. I assume that is the park off limits now?
Sorry, ma'am, I can't let you through. Chief's orders. You should go talk with him, though. He's got urgent business to discuss with you.
Okay, so we can't go there.
Sorry, ma'am, I can't let you through. You should go talk with him.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So where is Riley? We saw that Harrelson was taken by Marco, most likely because he had the rifle that Cooper ordered.
Pompadour? High and tight? A nice culo Donatra?
I'll be happy with anything, so long as it's cheap.
Say no more. I have the perfect thing, you Guaco de Cuatro Soldi.
Whatever that is. Okay, well, let's go and talk to the sheriff real quick. Oh, Lazlo is here. Oh yeah, because he was arrested.
Good morning.
It's a terrible morning. Has nobody told you?
Told me what?
Oh boy, I really didn't want to be the one to say it to you, but there was an incident last night. Someone robbed the bank.
Oh no.
What? No.
Which reminds me, where were you last night?
Why are you
Last
asking
night? How could I be expected to remember?
Quite
Do
easily.
you have any idea how much I am responsible for in a single day? I must make empty promises, kiss some babies, smear my opponent.
Yes, and if you can tell me all that, you can tell me where you were last night.
If you must know, I spent the whole night at town hall doing paperwork.
Oh yeah? That's funny, because I have several eyewitness reports to the contrary. You were seen all over town last night, including by the bank.
Is there a point you are planning to arrive at, Amos?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just tying up loose ends, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you'll have to remain within town borders until I conclude my investigation, though.
I am the mayor, you dimwit. Where else would you expect me to go? Anyway, have you actually made any progress with the case? Or are you just tossing out baseless accusations willy-nilly, hoping one will stick?
You see the fellow at my desk? That's my brother-in-law,
Yeah, I was
Special
wondering about
Agent
that.
Ortega of the FBI. We're questioning our first suspect. We caught him red-handed at the bank when the alarm went off.
Great. Case closed. Nice job, gentlemen.
Hold on, Eliza. It's not that simple. We're not putting anyone away without hard evidence and a confession.
Something tells me we'll find all the evidence we need once we search his vehicle.
This should be interesting. I look forward to watching you work.
You ready to confess, Hardy?
I already told you I got nothing to confess.
Okay, I'll give you 10 fingers to start talking.
Fingers? Don't you mean seconds?
Do you really want to find out?
Jack, take 5 and introduce yourself to the mayor properly, would you?
Hello, Mayor Barrett. I'm Special Agent Jackson Ortega. No autograph, sorry. I need to keep my hands free for cracking open this piñata.
When you have finished with that, I would like a word about some suspicious military activity.
When I crack this case, and please notice I said when, not if, I'll try to make myself available to discuss that. Will that make you happy?
Yes, that will do, Agent Ortega. Looking forward to it.
Likewise. Now where were we? I see. You were about to confess.
Okay. So I suppose that we are that we have to
Help you, Mr. Hardy. Confess now, and I'll put in a good word for you with the district attorney.
I've already told you 1,000,000 times I had nothing to do with the bank robbery.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna be?
Okay, so like I was saying, I assume that we are supposed to help Mr. Ortega here to quote solve this case. So he will discuss with us about the military base nearby. Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do with this money now. We're supposed to place this money into Lazlo's car or something, presumably. They go and search it, and then find the money, and take that as hard evidence against them. And then the case is, quote, solved.
Easy, Jack.
Shut up, Amos! I gave him a chance, and he spat in my face. So, you wanna do this the hard way, eh, Hardy?
No.
Okay, can we talk to him?
Mr. Hardy, an itinerant carpet salesman, also known as my get out of jail free card. I really hope you know what you are doing, Agent Ortega. If Mr. Hardy here was indicted for grand larceny, he could be locked up for 6 to 10 years.
I could? Oh my god.
But with my help, he will get 20 to life.
No, you can't do this to me. Sheriff, help! You know this is wrong. Are you really gonna let this happen?
Ahem. Eliza, a federal investigation is outside your jurisdiction.
Alcaldesa, look, I appreciate the enthusiasm, and I'm sure you do a bang-up job. But why don't you just have a seat next to Amos and enjoy the show?
Can we talk to you some more?
Apologies, Alcaldesa, but I'm very busy with Mr. Hardy right now. Come back when I'm finished with him.
Okay, I figured as much. Can we talk some more with Amos?
In all these years, I have never seen you so tense, Amos.
Didn't you hear about his wedding night?
How could anyone ever forget the Benjamin Gloria switcheroo?
Guys, come on! We all swore to never talk about that again.
You sure did. I, on the other hand.
Okay. I guess we won't be talking about that anymore. Alright, I assume that Lazlo's car is...
Would you look at the time? It appears to be frame a scapegoat o'clock. Do not worry. As soon as Father Jenkins is safe, I will have Mr. Hardy cleared of all charges. Finding his car would be a good start.
Yeah, I was about to say that his car should be at Linda's workshop. So let's go and check there. Is this the same note or a different one?
Don't you see I'm not here, fool? Anything you need can definitely wait. But if for some reason you feel it's really important, come find me at the new bar. P.S. If it's the mayor reading this, I meant to say Miss Fool.
Damn. Okay, so she's at Max's Hawaiian-themed tiki bar. Should we talk to the Desert Viper some more since we are here?
Hello there, Viper.
Shh, don't say that, dear. I heard that there's an FBI agent in town. I don't want to be found out.
You must mean Agent Ortega.
Listen, Eliza, I know you're mad at me, but I can't go to prison. Do you know what they do to me? They'll probably use me as a human sandbag or tie me to a chair and test cosmetics on me.
Oh no.
I'll have to murder my bunkie, dress her corpse in my clothes, wait for them to carry her away, escape by killing a few cafeteria workers, climb on the top of the prison with a hostage, make my demands, kill her anyway, get shot at, pull out...
Jesus.
Lorraine, get a hold of yourself. This has nothing to do with you, I swear. Now calm down or I will have to slap you.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. My poor heart can't handle this kind of stress.
Do you not have some way overdue tax forms to fill, Lorraine? My offspring has recently been quite adamant that I raise her allowance. Yeah, of course she is. Sure.
My offspring has recently been quite adamant that I raise her allowance. She claims it is for the sole purpose of purchasing vegetables.
She cleaned me out of broccoli. Betty's convinced that there's only one supply of broccoli in the entire world. If she
Right.
can find the source, she can destroy it all.
Ah, okay. I was wondering that. Wait, doesn't Betty hate broccoli? Why would she buy it? Why would she buy all of it? But yeah, okay. So that's her plan.
This broccoli delusion is too far-fetched for my offspring to have come up with it on her own.
She was playing with an old tin of beans when she found it stuck to the bottom. The scroll of the first floret. It details the origins of a sacred vegetable, its mysterious powers, and the secret society that created it and spread it to all corners of the world.
Right.
Who are its distribution specialists? The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny?
I am curious to hear more about the Sacred Vegetable Society. Well, I guess I am too now.
I am perversely curious to hear more about this Sacred Vegetable Society.
Hundreds of years ago in Italy, a tavern owner named Michelangelo Caminatore was concerned. He saw how unhealthy people's diets were, and how they struggled to feed themselves and their families. Using his agricultural knowledge, he sought out the healthiest plant he could find and started to grow it. Others came around to his way of thinking, and before long, he had built a society of followers. They called themselves the Order of the Verdant Savior. They truly thought they could end war, famine, and disease forever. Everything was fine until the Pope got involved.
Oh no.
He was so inspired by their mission that he showed Commendatore one of the Vatican's biggest secrets. The location of the Holus Sanctus, the holy vegetable of legend.
Since we do not live in a vegetable-based global utopia, I am assuming something went wrong.
Commendatore was killed by one of his own followers in a coup.
Well,
Whoever
damn.
that fiend was, he slaughtered the faithful adherents and replaced them with greedy stooges. With the sacred vegetable in the hands of brutal capitalists, its powers were soon corrupted, and the order was no more.
Okay. Is this gonna be important at any point? I assume not.
What about this vegetable was so allegedly sacred?
According to the scroll, every piece of broccoli a person eats steals a tiny bit of their life force.
Doesn't sound
This
very
life
healthy.
force is transferred to the holder of the first floret, sustaining them forever.
Well, that's patently ridiculous story.
This vegetable story of yours is patently ridiculous.
You shouldn't laugh at the Church of Crucifer, dear.
Perhaps I spent too much time in the sun today. I could have sworn you just said the Church of Crucifer.
I did. See, Order of the Verdant Savior didn't really fit their image anymore. Under its new leadership, the Society's ultimate goals had completely flipped from altruism to profit.
Ah, I see now why you refer to this as a church.
What ostensibly started as a small religious organization eventually became a soulless megacorporation.
This is preposterous. First of all, if such a powerful organization truly existed, I would know about it. Second, I would already be in charge.
I'm sure you would make an excellent cult leader, but the scroll says the church disbanded long ago. After its leader was apprehended and most of his followers imprisoned, it just sort of died out.
Right. Yeah, I think we have heard enough of this nonsense.
Remember, Lorraine, there are only two certainties in life. Death and taxes.
True.
Yeah, you made your point. You can stop now.
Yeah. Yeah, my father used to say the same thing. That there's only two things in this world that you must do. Pay taxes and die. And the latter you have to do only once. That's what he likes to say. Okay, but so we need to get to Linda, who is at the tiki bar. But oh, I guess we can go there now. I was wondering that, wait, if the deputy is barring everyone from entering the park, then how the hell can anyone go to the tiki bar? Okay, so let's see. So here's the crime scene.
Sorry, Miss Mayor. I've got no time to talk. I must stay alert.
You did not guard the bank adequately before. Now that it is empty, security suddenly matters.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
apparently so.
Good work, Deputy McCord. Keep at it.
Yeah, keep at it. Guarding this empty bank. Well, I guess Angelo's money is still there. Because Riley and Harrelson would not be dumb enough to steal from him. Okay. Well, let's go to the tiki bar. Oh, there she
What
is.
kind of dumbass doesn't check to see if they have a chain before agreeing to tow something?
Is that a postman there?
Oh, that's it! Hey, Mayor Barrett, over here! I gotta talk to you. Look, you gotta do me a favor.
I do not.
Some FBI guy wants me to tow this car to the junkyard so they can search the trunk or something.
Yeah, that's what we need to do
Anyway, I can't
as
tow
well.
this back because that numbskull of a gas jokey swiped my chain. Can you go look for it?
The day I start running errands for a grimy little ragamuffin is
I'll vote for you.
Ragamuffin.
Miss Valentine, for reasons completely unrelated to what you just said. I shall comply with your request.
Yeah, figured. Okay, so we need to find... sorry, I kind of missed it. What do we need to find? At
Hey, Mayor Barrett, you got my tow chain yet?
tow chain,
Not
yeah.
yet. Could you remind me where I might find it?
Yeah, go to the place in town with the highest elevation and the lowest IQ.
Oh, right, Benjamin. Ugh. Could I borrow one of your wrenches?
Forget it. You don't have the proper training to handle one of these. I won't have your death on my conscience.
Yeah, okay. Mailman. Postman, mailman, same difference. Max's delivery. That's lots of alcohol and pineapples.
Ah, the young mailman who has taken up the good fight to re-elect Barrett.
Yeah, I've been busier than a B-52 dropping those leaflets of yours all around town.
How odd, because I have not seen many around.
Well, maybe you just weren't looking hard enough?
I despise time wasters even more than I hate liars. Would you care to try again?
Okay, look. I was taking a break at the park earlier when I heard this weird noise coming from the bushes behind me.
Chipmunks.
I turned around to look for just a few seconds, and when I turned back, someone had swapped your leaflets for Mayor Hart's.
Ah,
Well, why are you standing around in the heat like a dim-witted cactus? Go and find my leaflets.
Max has to sign for this delivery, and I can't leave until he does.
okay. So you're just waiting for Max? It is that magical time when the people take leadership into their own hands and vote. So you're waiting for Max?
So you are just waiting for Max.
He told me yesterday to wait for him if he wasn't here when I arrived. I don't understand why getting some ice is taking him so long.
Max wants only the freshest, purest ice in his drinks. When he needs some, he swims up to Alaska to hunt wild icebergs. If he left early this morning, he might be at least halfway there by now.
Oh man, that's really gonna mess up my delivery schedule.
Well, knowing Max will not be back for several hours at least, you should probably leave this here and go finish your rounds.
No way! That would be a huge violation of the Mail Carriers Code.
Of course it would be. Okay, so he went all the way to Alaska from New Mexico. That's quite a trip. You cannot hold up the mail for the sake of one signature.
You cannot hold up the mail for the sake of one signature.
I already told you, I'm not moving until Max gets back. Besides, it would be a huge breach of the Mail Carriers Code.
Yeah.
And no one breaks the Mail Carriers Code.
Sure. What do you think would happen if you left? What if I offered you a new bicycle? I think it is past time the US mail made a few upgrades. Do you not agree? Are you not concerned that you might lose your job if you wait here all day? I will stop for now, but this is not over. Well, aren't you concerned of losing your job over this?
Are you not concerned that you might lose your job if you wait here all day?
Highly unlikely. I follow the Mail Carriers Code at all times.
You do not. In fact, I can see that you clearly have not been following the rules set out in Appendix 5A.
Okay.
Appendix 4A? I've read the code 100 times. There's no such thing. What do you know about the code anyway?
Everything, because I wrote it.
Oh, really?
Blasphemy!
Mail carriers must greet all local officials with Your Majesty.
What? No, that can't be true.
That cannot be true, Your Majesty. Here, I shall quote another rule. Mail carriers may only ride llamas. Do you have official authorization for your bicycle?
No. But I never knew that appendix existed. It's not my fault.
You clearly have not been as dedicated a postal servant as you held yourself up to be.
I followed the code all my life. I'm sure there's no such appendix, and if there is, you didn't write it. You're the devil, and you've been sent here to test my faith. But I see through your lies!
Me? The devil? Are you even listening to yourself? Perhaps you should go home, cool down, and take some time to collect your thoughts.
You won't be tempting me away from the path of postal righteousness, demon!
But what if you are wrong?
If I am to be judged, it will be when I face the Postmaster General himself. For now, I'm waiting for Max.
Damn. He's a strong one. What do you think would happen if you just left? Max will be very unhappy if you leave these out in the sun all day. Yeah, that's also a good point.
Max will be very unhappy if you leave these out in the sun all day.
I'm sure I can handle Max.
Really? You have met Max before, have you not? Over 6 feet tall, 300 pounds of pure muscle, Special Forces veteran?
Max wouldn't hurt a fly.
Oh, and have you heard about the time he made a badger explode just by staring at it?
Damn.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered I left a delivery in the oven. I gotta go. Tell Max I'll get his signature later.
Okay.
Yes, that is wise of you. I would hate to watch Max reduce you to a smear on the pavement.
Yeah, I'd kinda hate to see that too. You know what? Just give the stuff to Max yourself. I'm done with this.
Oh, very well, since you insist.
Okay, we managed to do this. So, now what? Can we take some of this?
Nobody will notice if I grab just one.
Oh. Shit.
Or they will, but they shall never catch me.
Yeah, sorry, Max. Terribly sorry. So we got a Kilauea beer bottle. Okay. Don't know where we're gonna use that yet, or who we're gonna give it to. Most likely we're gonna give it to Ben. Party box.
What kind of party can one have with a rubber chicken and a handful of confetti? Ugh. Do not answer that question.
Yeah, okay, I won't. I didn't actually have any idea either. Can we take some of this stuff? We took the rubber chicken out of all things. Okay.
A rubber chicken without a pulley in the middle.
I was
What
thinking.
possible use could that have?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, that this reminds me of the chicken with the pulley in the middle from the first Monkey Island game. So that was a reference to that. So this is Lazlo's car.
Mr. Hardy's car, ready to be towed. I might be able to incriminate him, but not while his car is under Miss Valentine's wrenchful eye.
Wrenchful eye, you say. So we can't just place this money in there.
I see you understand what we need to do. But perhaps we should wait until the cover of night and get rid of the witnesses first.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey. Sandstone.
A rock. Fascinating.
Very.
Wait, how did this get here?
Yeah, wasn't this thing in our office earlier?
A rock. Wait, a rock.
Okay, I can't pick it up. Alright. So, let's go to see Ben real quick. Oh, hi.
Morning, Miss Mare. Glad to see you up so early. Now I can tell you the good news.
You have been transferred to Antarctica?
No, a little birdie is telling everyone about how the mayor was the one who robbed the bank.
Who would ever say such a ludicrous thing?
Me? I can already see the headline. Mayor steals from her own voters, disgraced forever, dies in infamy. It's like a movie, and I'm getting a craving for popcorn.
Laugh all you want. I still have everything under control. And you will behave yourself, or else.
Or else what?
No! Never give her that opening. Sorry.
Sorry.
Kids these days. What were we talking about?
I was just thinking here that if General Hartman, or whatever his full name was, Hart something, if he is Betty's father and Eliza's ex, and she is also General Hartman's daughter, does that mean that she is Betty's big sister then? But then again, it doesn't seem like that she is Eliza's daughter, so maybe she is from... So maybe she has a different mother, that maybe General Hartman remarried, or just had a child with another woman. Earlier. Yeah, not later, earlier, because I'm pretty sure that the Corona mayor here is at least a few years older than Betty. This is so confusing. You could lift the ban Mr. Wiggins imposed on my offspring. What ban? This seems more like a personal grudge than a political one. Yeah, I'm starting to think so too. Are you from Corona originally, Miss Hart? What is this ban about?
You could lift the ban Mr. Wiggins imposed on my offspring.
Why would I do that? A permanent ban for the biohazard incident seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Biohazard incident?
To be fair, while my offspring may have brought that radioactive iguana to your town,
radioactive
it being
iguana.
explosive was entirely Michael's fault.
I don't care. Your daughter is a menace.
That's true.
I want her as far away from me, Corona, as possible.
I will not argue with that. But are the wanted dead or alive posters really necessary?
Well, damn.
Yes!
God damn. And Betty, you are such a menace.
This seems to be more like a personal grudge than a political one.
Personal? Why would you say that? I'm here on behalf of everyone you've trampled, and I'll see you punished for your actions.
Yeah, you tell her, lady!
Ha! You can't even get your own daughter to take your side. How pathetic.
Hey! How dare you talk to my mother like that?
Well, there you
Mom,
go.
unground me! I'm gonna prank her so hard her grandmother's gonna feel it.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
You should be.
Or maybe I would be if your mother ever ungrounded you.
Oh, I would be happy to make an exception for such a special occasion.
Oh God, please no. How did this turn against me?
And when I look at her, she looks very similar to not only Betty but also Eliza, so maybe... But if Eliza gave birth to her, then you would think that they would recognize each other as parent and child, so I'm a bit confused here, that what's the relationship between these two. Are you from Corona originally?
Are you from Corona originally, Miss Hart? How old are you?
Enough with the personal questions.
No, I just find this situation so damnably frustrating. Normally, I never forget a face.
Ha! You wouldn't even recognize your own daughter if she were standing right in front of you.
Of course I would. What kind of monster do you take me for?
Foreshadowing.
The kind that's standing right in front of me. Let me know if you ever remember who I am, Eliza Barrett. She even changed her name back. It's like all of it never happened.
I do not have any more time to waste on you, Miss Hart. Excuse me, but I have business to take care of.
Yes, why don't you go write your concession speech? That will save you time on election night.
I'm starting to think more and more that Miss Hart, quote, Miss Hart, is Eliza's older daughter here. But how could she not recognize her own daughter? Were they separated when they were extremely... when she was just a baby or something? I don't know. Maybe General Hartman took her took her with him into the wars or something, and then the younger one, Betty, stayed with Eliza. That could be it. Now that I think about it. Such a troubled family. Oh hey, Mr. Peyton is here. Haven't seen him in a while.
Miss Mayor, are you alright? This robbery happening so close to the election can't be good for your campaign.
Mr. Peyton, I have already been given enough grief by Ms. Hart. I do not need guff from you as well.
Wait, she did? Oh man, she keeps stealing my lines.
Let us take this chance to get to know each other better, Mr. Peyton. Who will you vote for? Unfortunately, our beloved Father Jenkins has disappeared. Have you had a chance to meet my offspring? Who will you vote for?
Since you are new in town, you must learn the local traditions.
Ah, so he's new.
One of them being to vote for me in the upcoming election.
Vote for you? But I just got here. Shouldn't I know what my options are first?
Mr. Peyton, you have two options. Vote for me or open the mystery box.
Mystery box?
Ooh, mystery box. What's inside?
Well, I am not really supposed to tell anyone, but for one of our brave firefighters. Inside the box is a pair of silver bracelets, a parade with you at the head and Sheriff Coltrane escorting you, and a free one-way ticket out of town.
Well, damn.
Oh. Yeah, on second thought, I will definitely not be taking the mystery box.
I am glad we understand each other.
Well, damn, Eliza sure has a way with words. Well, might as well, since we're here.
Let us take this chance to get to know each other better, Mr. Peyton.
Sure thing.
Do you have any family in town?
Do you have any family in town?
No. Not really. Ma and Pa are back in my hometown, and they're about all I got.
Mr. Peyton, I have just had the most wonderful notion. I think your parents should move here with us right away.
Why?
Whoa, slow down. Move here with us?
I know it is quite sudden, but it is the right thing to do. All is left to do is sign the documents to make it official.
Make it official? Are you asking me what I think you're asking me?
Of course. So what do you say, Mr. Peyton?
Yes, I do. I do.
You do what?
Accept your proposal. When are we getting married?
Oh.
Oh, I believe we have had a misunderstanding. I am merely attempting to solicit as many votes as possible.
Yeah, I figured.
It was at this moment Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse III knew. He messed up.
Oh, dear. I seem to have broken his heart. Well, I suppose I should give him some time to recover.
Ah, poor Peyton. Poor Mr. Peyton. Okay, so... where was I going again? Oh yeah, to Benjamin. Oh. Mrs. Roberts. She must be the owner of this.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
Oh yeah, we robbed her shop as well for the costumes. Sorry, Mrs. Roberts. I wonder if we should give these things back to her.
Well, if it isn't Miss Welcome to the Safest Town in America, what do you have to say about this, huh?
What happened here, Mrs. Roberts?
Don't you have eyes? Someone broke into my shop last night.
Oh, please. This is barely a break-in. You can easily recover from this, and the town will support you every step of the way. In fact, I shall send my offspring over to assist you as soon as I can.
Oh no.
Betty holding a hammer? There's got to be at least 5 state laws preventing that from happening.
I am working on it, but in the meantime...
It doesn't matter, Miss Barrett. I just want to move and start over somewhere else.
And how, pray tell, are you going to do that? You put all your money into the shop, last I heard.
Oh, money's not a problem. I'm loaded now.
Oh, you know?
Pardon?
Let's say my store fits certain very influential businessmen expansion plans.
I am happy for you, Mrs. Roberts, but is there no way to convince you to stay? Until the election, at least?
If there's one thing I'll miss from this town, it's your sense of humor.
Okay, I assume that she was referring to Mr. Cooper, aka the barber
And where
mod.
the hell is Clifford?
Yeah, so I assume that Angelo is gonna buy this real estate. That's what I assume that she meant. Should I give this back to you? We just happened to find him on the street, I
He's
swear.
always got time for hiking and climbing, but how about time for his wife and children? When's that gonna happen, huh?
Can't say.
Brilliant idea. Let us also parade around with a sign saying, I robbed the bank while we're at it.
Yeah, okay, I figured that it was... not the best of ideas.
Brilliant. Let us...
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
And how
Okay.
am I gonna explain this to my kids?
Simple, you just said that... You just say that kids we were robbed, and that's it. Well, let's go. Oh, Benjamin. He's not here, I see. That must be the way to his actual house, I believe. So maybe we're supposed to go there. Okay. At least he's not here to stop us. There he is. Oh hey, the reporter is here. Well, quote, reporter is here.
Ouch! God damn it, Ben!
That'll teach you, pig. Well, son of a... hello there, Miss Mayor. Someone just hucked a bunch of bottles at Amos's house and ran away. They looked Russian. You better go after him. That should do it. Good job, Brain.
You're welcome.
I said, good job, Brain. You're welcome.
There we go.
I do not have time for this nitwittery.
What? Did you forget to turn up your volume, Miss Mayor? Oh, darn.
Okay.
Excuse me, I forgot I was wearing these. You
Okay.
can't be too careful with these little bastards, you know. Sometimes they really pack a punch.
What little bastards. Nice chain you have there. What chain? Ah, this chain here? But it's connected to the trailer. So if we take it, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna fall off the cliff. And poor Ben will be homeless. Benjamin, have you heard about the robbery? Did you know why Miss Peterson is up here? Yeah, the reporter. Quote, reporter. This is not a golf course, Benjamin. Sure.
This is not a golf course, Benjamin.
Yep, I am well aware. Ever since you imposed that huge membership fee at the club, I've had to improvise.
For the last time, that was my yard. And that was not a membership fee. You were being sued for destruction of property.
Well, whatever you call it, I ain't paying that much just so I can golf.
Make him stop. Use him to your advantage. Let him have his fun. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Well, the mess it creates is annoying. I suppose there's nothing wrong with him hitting a few.
Ooh, fast and shiny! I'm gonna chase it.
Betty, look where you're going! The train's coming!
What is she, a dog? Oh no. I'm sure Betty is alright. I mean, she's alive in the future.
No! There goes the best employee this diner has ever seen!
She's alright, right?
No! She didn't! She couldn't! Elizabeth! Oh God, what have I done? I let my own hubris blind me to my child's needs, and now she's...
Aww.
I never would have grounded her, not ever, if I'd only known.
I'm okay! Woo, that was fun!
Yeah, I figured.
If I had only known that I was going to strangle her to death with my bare hands for putting me through that.
Yeah, I figured that. I knew that was gonna happen. Did you hear about the robbery?
Benjamin, have you heard about the robbery?
I don't know nothing. I ain't never seen a garden gnome in my life.
Garden gnome?
What garden gnome?
Exactly.
Okay, sure. Why is she here?
Do you know why Ms. Peterson is up here?
She wanted to look at some birds, and I wanted to look at her.
What birds? The only birds I ever see these days are pigeons.
No
And that is
vultures?
because it is the only kind of bird Michael, for some unfathomable reason, refuses to cook.
There's nothing wrong in watching some birds.
And what kind of birds do you think she is looking for?
Gee, I don't know. Ostriches?
That facepalm. Well, you have a nice chain there. You don't mind if we borrow it, do you?
Nice chain you have there.
Keep your eyes off my property, Miss Mayor.
Come on, Benjamin. We both know that chain is not yours.
And how the hell do you know that? What are you, some kind of wizard?
Yes, I am a wizard, Benjamin. Of course I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard, you are. Sure, we are a wizard. You're a wizard, Eliza.
Not only that, but a mighty arch-wizard. There is nothing you can obscure from my all-seeing eyes.
Oh, yeah? Tell me one thing only a wizard could know.
You do not wash your hands after using the restroom.
Gross.
Anyone with a sense of smell could have told you that.
Spirits of the long-gone wizards, tell me Benjamin's deepest, darkest secret.
Laughing in Russian?
That ain't gonna work.
No, it cannot be true. Benjamin would never.
You shut the hell up, spirits! What do them sneaky-ass ghosts tell you?
When you were young, you were a registered member of the American Communist Party.
Oh no!
No! How could you? There's no way. There's just no way you could have ever known that.
Unless...
You are a wizard!
Glad we got that sorted out. Now, I will be taking that toe chain if you do not mind.
Really, it's that easy?
Wait, taking? With your hands?
Oh no.
I knew you were fooling me. A wizard would hocus-pocus the chain to her hands from here.
Of
No
course.
magic, no chain.
Curses. We will
Damn
not
it.
acquire the chain by talking to him, I'm afraid. All right, Benjamin, I have to go.
But you're coming back someday, right?
Yeah, we have to. Well, god damn it. We were so close to
Hey,
getting the
Nancy, guess
chain.
what? I can hit a mosquito right in the eye at 1,000 yards. Wanna see?
Well, damn.
Невозможно. Not even the best snipers from Maine could do that.
Len, as in
Sounds
Leningrad,
like
I
we
take it.
had a bet. If I hit whatever target you tell me to, you'll go on a date with me.
And if you fail, you will help me get into the airfield.
Sure, I can call in some favors. My friend Jimmy works there, and he just got a promotion. Oh, he started as a latrine scrubber, but worked his way up to airplane polisher. I'm sure he could sneak us in. So, anyways, we got a deal?
I'll tell you what, Mr. Zinn. If you can hit...
Distant crow.
Goddamn crows! Hold on a second, Miss Nancy. Those vermins are always messing with my moonshine ingredients.
Apparently you hit them.
My
Good
goodness.
job, Benjamin.
How did you manage that? Those birds must be nearly a mile past the town limits.
Oh, you like that, huh? All right, Miss Nancy. What did you want me to hit?
The Eiffel Tower.
Dang, Eiffel Tower.
How far away is that?
Too far.
Oh, just another 1,000 yards or so.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Okay. Frankenthrone.
Benjamin can enjoy a magnificent view while on the toilet.
Toilet?
Whereas I only have a picture of Truman to stare at. Perhaps he is smarter than I thought.
Now that you mention it, that does look like a toilet. Ugh. Gas-powered generator?
A homemade generator. More unstable than a cat on a hot tin roof. and shakier than a rattlesnake on a roller coaster.
Okay. Making some moonshine here as well, I see.
Ducky the Rooster, Benjamin's so-called anti-communist alarm.
Right.
If your progress in the game depends on me interacting with this, game over.
Can we mess around with this? Well, it started,
it was a
I
good
guess.
try. Now, about that airfield tour.
Where is it going? The cable. Can't really tell.
Truly impressive. With a booze-to-blood ratio that could knock out an elephant. He keeps hitting Amos's roof with perfect accuracy. A radical take on living on the edge. However,
Yeah,
in a
literally.
sense, he is quite well off. Living a stone's throw from his day job. As tempting as relocating Benjamin's trailer would be, I must refuse. The paperwork would be unbearable.
Something tells me that we are about to relocate this trailer once we get the tow chain here. It is gonna be relocated, alright.
The secret
All the way
agent
down.
life is very difficult. Always I am dealing with extreme weather. It is so hot here.
Anything else here? Golf pudding mat?
Benjamin must have won the lottery to afford such a posh piece of greenery. Wait a minute. That color, that texture, it's grass from my garden.
Oh no. God damn.
In this junkyard extravaganza, the tow chain is the only thing I'm willing to lay a finger on.
Okay. And view of Billy Hill.
How do things look down there, Miss Mayor?
Everything seems fine, Benjamin. Although things would be better without this nuisance.
Nuisance? You need something out of your way?
What nuisance?
I'm your man. Just point me at it.
I need you out of the way.
Well, all right. Wait, what? Oh,
Ouch.
look at all the little duckies.
What happened? Okay. Okie dokie. Well, oh yeah, there's toilet paper hanging there as well. Ah, gross. Okay, well,
Ooh, a swimming pool. Maybe I should try and infiltrate that.
swimming pool. Ah, yeah, because it's so hot. Okay, so do you want this bottle?
Benjamin, fancy some Hawaiian beer?
Why are you giving it out for free? Oh, I get it. It's warm. You can keep it. Warm beer tastes like piss.
Okay.
Not going to argue with that.
What? If warm beer tastes like piss, does cold piss taste like beer?
No, it does not.
No.
Yeah? And how do you know? Did you try it or?
No.
You want to make a monopoly out of selling cold piss? Well, that's just admirably American. Sorry to have stepped on your idea.
You know what, Benjamin? Keep the idea. I will think of something else.
Yahoo! I'm gonna make me a whole heap of money.
Yeah, sure. Sure you will. Okay, so I guess we need to cool this down.
Kilauea beer. Shake, shake, shake the explosive taste of Hawaii. Now with more nitroglycerin. Warning, do not shake the bottle. We know, the slogan is confusing.
Okay. So, are we supposed to get the ice from Max and cool this down and then give it to Ben here? Not sure what to do with the rubber chicken yet. Okay, well, I think I've been playing long enough for today. So in the next episode, well, let's try to get this tow chain here from Ben, so we can then give it to Linda, and she will take the car to her workshop. And then at some point during the night, I assume, we are gonna put this money into Lazlo's car and then frame him as the one who robbed the bank. And what else? Oh yeah, we also need to find out where Father Jenkins is, or at least make sure that he's alright. But I don't know how to do that since Jack Riley is not... I assume that he's around town somewhere. He couldn't have left just yet because he's still at the town in the future when we played as Betty. So he still must be around somewhere. So maybe we must find him and ask him that where Father Jenkins is. But yeah, we'll see what we can do in the next episode to get this tow chain. So, until then.
Wow, it's so lush. I've never even seen some of those plants before.
Cacti?
How can they afford to have so many waterfalls in the desert? Wait a moment. Is that the mayor's backyard? Rinette.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. She was watching our backyard. I thought she was talking about Angelos' mansion's yard there for a second. But anyway, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more 3 minutes to midnight.
What was that? So fast, I couldn't even... Where did it go?